Hey guys, this is Candace, Candace.com. My first time going live on YouTube. That's awesome. I do Facebook Live all the time, but this is the first time I'm doing live video on YouTube. So hey, if you are new to me, be sure to subscribe. And what I'm doing is I'm actually checking out my channel, make sure things are working properly. I don't know if, since it's the first time, I may or may not have anybody watching me. But if you're watching me later on a replay, a recorded replay, be sure to say hi to me. But I want to talk a little bit about um it's a nice day out, so I decided to work outside the house. I wish I could. I might be seeing. I'm actually outside working because it's so nice out and I don't want to work inside the house. I want to come out and get some sun. This is so cool. Anyway, so let's get right into it. The topic that I want to talk about is don't get jealous, but get inspired. This is something I was gonna start writing a post about it, but I thought I would just go ahead and do a video about it and let's talk about it um, and do some exchange with 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 um, with you guys. So here's the thing. It is very easy. It's a human nature that when we see someone's doing well, especially when we see someone who started a journey the same time as we are, a lot of people, majority of the people, they will get jealous. Think about this. Let's start thinking about this. Um, let's start thinking about um, first thing first. Like think about when you were little kids. You go to school. Think about when you were a little kid, you go to school, everybody in the same grades, but you have your classmates. Some of your classmates doing better than others. Some of your classmates kind of falling behind, right? And then you will see different personality come out. You will see different personality come out, and you will see those who's doing better, those people who are above uh, average people. They could be someone that they work hard on their work and all of that, right? And then you see other people, just think about it. When you are my, hold on one second, hold on one second. Guys, I'm treating this as a Facebook Live, which I shouldn't have. Hey, Raquel, how are you? That's another channel that you should definitely watch. Set your mindset straight with Raquel. Anyway, so there are people that get jealous of other people's success. So when you're in the same grades, you have people who doing better than other. Which is going to happen. That's why they have the different grade level, right? They have A, B, C, and D, and everything. Hey, Loris, how are you? And the A student could be the one that they're a little bit more advanced with their advantage already. And also, A student, probably the student that put more effort into their work. And then you have B and F student, maybe they struggle because of some of them they struggle because I came from educational background. So some of the students who are struggling because either they have the natural ability that prevent them from learning a different learning style depend on the teacher's teaching, right? Hey guys, how are you? So if you are that person, if you're the F student or the D student, when everybody start at the same point, if you get jealous, right? A lot of time, here's what happens when you get jealous. When you get jealous, your jealousy actually creating a blockage that do not allow you to see, and it create the blockage that stop you from reaching out to that person to learn from that person. Does that make sense to you guys? So a lot of people, because, and I see this a lot in this in this industry, creating an online business, making money from home, and a lot of entrepreneur, I have seen it. If you are entrepreneur, this is one thing that you definitely want to learn. Just because you start something before somebody else, or just because you start something with someone at the same time, does not guarantee your success, does not guarantee that you will be successful before that person. But you have to learn to be humble. And jealousy is something that is a human nature. I'm not going to say, you know what, don't be jealous. But jealousy is a human nature. There is no way to avoid it. Do you agree or not? Right? um, we get jealous in our profession. People doing better than us, we get jealous. We get jealous when somebody trying to poach our loved one, our boyfriend, a girlfriend, a wife. We get jealous. We get jealous by various different things because it's our human nature. Because when we get jealous, it's because we have a sense of ownership to that person or to the whatever that you're working on, and you feel somewhat entitled to. The best way to handle jealousy is to actually have an open mind, and actually, especially you are wanting to grow. A lot of people say, you know, my friends and family, they're not supporting my business. They're not supporting your business. A lot of time it's because they're jealous. They cannot, they cannot um, admit to themselves that they cannot actually start thinking. Uh, they cannot actually start seeing people being better than them because they felt as I started it before this person. There's a lot of entrepreneur out there that has started after me and had created success because we all have different talents. We all have different talents, and I'm saying hi to my neighbor. Hey, hey, I'm very, very, very nice. Enjoying the sun. Yes, I'm actually sweating already. So anyway, so I'm talking to my neighbor. This is live video, right? Don't mind me. But when people are being jealous, it's because they have a sense of entitlement and actually do more damage to you and your business than anything else. When you have that jealousy, it creates a blockage, not allow you to see the potential and the possibility. So next time when you see other people doing better than you, which is I have lots and lots of great entrepreneurs who started it. They were one point were my student, and now they do better than me, either in one way or the other. Some of them probably do better on the YouTube video because I'm exploring YouTube. Some of them doing better on Facebook. Some of them, because I cannot. You have to think about this. You cannot be good at everything. One of the topic that I talked about a while back was that if you are the best in your circle all the time, you are in the wrong circle. If you could take a moment and think about that, if you are the best in your circle, you are in the wrong circle. That means you don't have room to grow. Not that you know everything, it's just that you're limiting your resource, right? So, however, the mindset that you should shift if you want to grow, when you see other people doing better than you, get inspired, be inspired. Like I have students that I have taught to grow business online. They're getting better and they're getting better at something. I get inspired by that because they're doing better, which is something that we all need to really um Mason have a soccer game until 3:30. I meant to text you. 4? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Um you get inspired by what they're doing. When you get inspired, what's going to create it is that you will look up to that person. You will start looking at what they're doing. You will potentially even reaching out to them, ask them for help, because that will actually will grow you. And by you being humble and reaching out to that person, you're actually doing a favor for not only to yourself, but to that person, because that person will feel humble. Does that make sense? So next time when you see other people who doing better, don't get jealous. Because when you get jealous, it just shut down everything. Get inspired If that person could do better and that person joined me, that person started a journey up later than I am, and they could do better, they inspire me. I need to know what they're doing. I need to find out. So you will reach out to that person. But if you are jealous, like, you know what, that person doing better, I don't know what they're doing. They might be doing something that is not right, whatever. You start creating this negative thought, and you're not being humble. You start creating this thing to stop you from being inspired to wanting to be more. Just think about this. If you were someone that, if, let's say my student, right? Let's say if my student, I was the one that taught them, and they get better, which I have a lot of students who have been, after they've been coached by me, their business took off and everything. I get inspired by that because part of me thinking I have something to do with it. Not everything, but I did have something. Maybe I helped them to get started it, and they took their way. I get inspired. I know that I'm doing the right thing. I get inspired that, they're doing better. Now I could learn from them. Or if somebody a same level as you are, and you're not necessarily teaching them, instead of getting jealous that we start at the same time but they're making more money than I do right now, instead of getting jealous, you could shift your mindset, like, you know what, I'm getting inspired. If he could do it, we start at the same time. If he or she could do it, I could definitely do it as well. And then you could start reaching out. Be humble, reaching out. So the last thing that I want to share with you guys is, don't get don't get too hung up on the outcome of whatever that you're working on. Be sure to actually, you know, focus on the process, and then you will actually better off, and you will enjoy the process, and you will see eventually you could actually do much better. All right. Don't get jealous, get inspired. With that being said, guys, this is my first YouTube live video. Um, I hope you guys like it. Now I need to see and stream. All right, have a good day. Beautiful day out. Don't stuck at home. Bye. And